going. Are you ready? What is up? So, guys, it's episode 26. Oops, let me just take that. I always leave that on. My bad. So, it's episode 26 of Cirrus of Passage. I'm going to do something I've never done before. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, guys. I'm going to bring in Dizzy and Tbolt, who are hosting right now on Quest. And we're going to try to see if we can accomplish this. So, let me get into their hangout first. Whoa! Browns trade a pig to the Bills! You know what that means? You know what that means, Damon? You know who they're going for? They're going for the receiver, aren't they? That's what I think. Either that or going for the number one tight end.
Who the hell is that?
Oh,
Oh my
no.
god, how'd you get
Oh
in
my
here?
god, I am
I'm so
here.
confused.
What are you doing in here?
Holy crap!
You're not Dizzy.
Surprise!
What is up? Okay, so I am gonna try to set this up.
Okay, and after you get that set up, I'll set up mine.
Okay, so guys, if you guys hear, I'm talking to Tbolt and Dizzy. So I'm over there. They're over here. We're just gonna see what we're gonna do here.
We're trying something new tonight.
Hello, everybody!
What is up?
Hi,
So
everybody.
I have both chat rooms open.
I do
So
too.
so what's up, everybody over at Quest? How are you? Hey, Rascal. Hey, Connie.
Hey, everybody at Nova. How you doing?
How you doing?
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put in a triple screen. So I'm gonna get all of you guys in it. So I think what I'm gonna do, Tbolt, is you make the screens out. If you want, you can make the screens out on your end, and I'll just pull the screens off of your page.
There you go.
We'll just do it that way.
Okay, I got Dizzy.
Okay. There's Dizzy. Hey, Diz.
Hi, me.
You know you're one of the only people I know personally that can get away with shaving your head.
I know, right?
Like you have a really good shaped head, and I'm not even saying that just to like for saying it. I mean for real.
Why,
Like-
thank you.
Like Sinead O'Connor type head. You know, it works. It works.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You guys, can you guys hear Tbolt and Dizzy okay? Okay, so I'm going to put them on my screen here.
Hey, Latin lady.
And we're going to work this. This is so ridiculously cool. I can't
Yeah.
even tell you. Okay, so hold on
real.
a second. We're gonna do this. We're gonna put in new screens. Hold on a second.
Hold on.
Oh, I hear a dog. That must be Tbolt's dog.
That's my dog.
What a shocker!
I know, right? When don't you hear my dog?
So we're gonna hear Tbolt's dog for the next 45 minutes.
At least.
Yep.
Unless someone goes and feeds her.
Or takes her out.
Or takes
Okay.
her out.
Okay, hold on a second. We're gonna put him. I'm putting him in, Janet. Hold on, I'm putting him in. Sammy Watkins. Hold on, yeah. I have somebody in my room, guys. That's giving me the lowdown on who's being picked in the draft because I can't see the draft right now.
Right.
Because we are here together. Sammy Watkins, is he the wide receiver? I don't know. Yep, wide receiver. I knew it. Okay, so we got Dizzy shot in. Hold on,
Yeah, there's Dizzy.
and then we're gonna put in, Tbolt's screen.
There you go.
Oops.
And hello, Nova.
Yeah, sorry, I messed up your screen region of me, Tbolt. My bad.
Did you?
Yeah,
This is True Dash.
because I switched to a triple screen, so I'm over to the left now.
Okay, well, I'll fix it.
My bad. That's my fault. I should have
I'll
told
fix
you.
it. I'll fix it. Don't worry. No worries.
So.
No worries. It's easy. It's an easy fix.
All right. So now we got Tbolt in.
Timmy.
You.
By the way, if y'all don't come over to Quest Vaping, when Dizzy and I do a show, I'm always fired. So. I'm fired.
You're not
Yeah.
fired.
Yeah.
Thanks,
he is.
Damon.
Oh, he is.
I'm so fired. There we go. I fixed it.
Cool. And then I'm fixing yours right now. This is so cool, guys.
It does look great on both ends, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It does. It does. All right, guys. So what do you guys think? All right,
Yes,
I'm asking.
it is.
You
That
guys think
works.
this is kind of crazy? But it's cool. It's cool, crazy.
And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you can use the coupon code Timmy is fired in all caps at Knickerbocker Vapor and get 10% off your order.
Oh, gosh. Oh wait, I better make my face bigger so I
Fisher.
kind of match up a little bit. There we go.
I see Fisher. I see Fisher over on your side. Yeah.
Hey,
Hello,
LM. Okay, so, you know what? I'll let you guys go first. You can fire away. Ask me anything you want.
Anything I want.
Feel free. Within reason, Tbolt. I know how you are.
What actually made you start vaping?
Oh, good question.
I know the answer to that, and that's quite a story.
Yeah, Dizzy definitely knows this. We've talked about this at length when I came over to her and visited her in lunch, but I actually started vaping like almost a year before my actual vaping start date because I don't count the 10 months before.
Okay.
I was still smoking cigarettes at that time, and I started using cigalites. Hold on, like this. I want to pull one out right now. So I was using cigalites pretty much like this, and there we go. Here's a cigalite. And the reason why I would be using cigalites is because my boss at work would put them on my desk and be like, just give it a try, just give it a try. And eventually I started vaping just at work because my boss would let us vape in the office. Now, you mind you, this is like 2011, fall of 2011 to like summer of 2012. And it was before things started going crazy with the world. And you know what I'm talking about, fellas.
Yeah.
So, so I was vaping on these, and then when I would leave work, I would literally hop into my car and light a cigarette. And yes, just so you guys know, my cigarettes of choice were Camel Turkish Silvers. I smoked those since they came out in California in 2005. First time I tried them was at the Coachella Festival. So I smoked those pretty much from 2005 until I quit. But long story short, on June 20th, 2012, one of my lungs collapsed on my way to work, and I wound up having to go to the hospital. I was on 24-hour oxygen, and they actually had to take some fluid out of my lung. It was like 20 something. It was like 20 milliliters or something, and 30 milliliters. So it was 50 altogether. They had to pump it out twice.
Wow.
Yeah. And no, I never lived in California, vaping girl. I was there for the Coachella Festival. Hey, Hey Ed, how are you? So anyway, one thing led to another, and while I was there, I decided I had to start vaping full time, but I didn't like these. So I started doing some research. My brother brought my laptop to the hospital, so I could be at least connected, and the hospital was nice enough to let me hook into their Wi-Fi. So one thing led to another. I got my first Ego C kit from Totally Wicked BeeLiquid. That was the first kit I ever bought. That cost, back then, cost me like 80. I spent like $140.
It's a tornado.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And the tornado, I think, was the Ego, not the Ego C. It was the Ego T. I think that was the tornado. Okay. The Ego T.
Oh, yeah.
I got the Ego C's was the one where they had the improved heads that wasn't leaking as much, because the Ego T's had a leaking issue. Well, not a big one, but it was a small leaking issue. But the Ego C's fixed it.
I remember how leaky they were.
Oh, thanks, Damon. So anyway, you would like this Raider chick. The Raiders select Kahil Mack, outside linebacker. Ooh, nice. So, anyway, here we are, and I just been so enamored by vaping, and I did nothing but non-stop research, constant research on it. I would watch like the first video I ever saw was Island Vapor's testimonial, which is why I always give Island Vapor props. I love that woman, and there was also Smokey, obviously, and then Grim, and Phil Bassar was actually one of the last of the main reviewers that I discovered.
All right, JM, have a good night.
All right, good night, JM. But then I did a lot of research, and then inevitably I started going to shows. And I remember I met Dizzy, because I would be at work, and Dizzy was doing shows in the daytime at the time for VapeNet. So I would hang out with her. And Tbolt, you and I pretty much came up together.
Yeah.
We started roughly around the same time, so we met each other through the shows. That's how we met.
I think this is our actually first show together.
Really?
I think so.
Holy smokes. I'm sorry.
It's been almost 2 years.
My little hosty children.
Well, I'm glad that it finally happened. Put May 8th, 2014 in your calendars. It's the day I'm finally on cam with Tbolt. But yeah, but in all seriousness, I mean, I was just, I started going to the shows, and I started learning a lot by being around other vapors, and I was the newbie at the time. Tbolt, you could definitely attest to this. I was the newbie at the time, and you were too, and we were asking questions nonstop. Of course, we were fighting each other for the number 6 for giveaways. Oh, yeah. Because we both liked that number, so I think I switched at the time from 6 to 17, and then Vape and Cisco started using 17. I was like, you know what, this is ridiculous. So I had
I fight number 6 with our CPC now.
Oh, really?
My number was 3, but I know better now, because somebody else claimed that number hard.
Yeah, and then you'll see Latin Lady puts up 17, right? And then the next thing you know, so anyway, the next thing you know, we are, we're here. We're here 2 years later. I know Dizzy knows so much about vaping. She actually, between her and lunch, they taught me a thing or two, for sure. And obviously, Tbolt, you and we met last year at a Vape Stock down in Florida.
That was great. It was so good meeting you, Rich. Even though we didn't get time to talk because you were working, but
we managed to get a picture in, and we did talk for like a few minutes.
Yeah.
Because Saturday was the only day you can go, and I was like, ugh. That was like
Yeah.
my busy day. Like if
I
you
know.
had yo, what's up, Smokey?
Hey,
Smokey in the
AC.
house.
What's
And
going
hey,
on, Smokey?
what's up, Goddess? So anyway, but yeah, that was a fun meet, and obviously like Dizzy, when you and I went to VaporCon too. What can I say?
Yes.
That was such a fun weekend.
fun.
Yeah, unreal.
For different reasons, but yeah.
Yeah, but I'm really hoping I'm definitely hoping to see you at VaporCon this year, Dizzy, and
I'm hoping. We'll see what
it's
happens.
gonna happen. It
I'm-
will happen.
I am trying to make it to VaporCon. Doing my damnedest to make it to VaporCon this year.
Right.
Guys, I was at the first 2 VaporCons and I missed 3, so.
No, you will not miss 4. It will not happen. You will be there.
Yay!
It's gonna happen. I feel it. It's
Jim.
gonna happen. You know what? I did find out news though about VaporCon, guys. I found out that basically because I guess that what happened at Vape Bash 3 kind of sealed the deal for them. He's not moving it. I don't think Lou's moving it now from Richmond because the hotel in Richmond never gives us like a hard time ever. We could sit there and vape to our heart's content anywhere in or out of that hotel, and they never give us crap
Right.
ever.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, the Clarion in Richmond? It's like maybe like a class 3 hotel. It's not like a majestic hotel like the Hilton.
It's not great, but
It
if
is.
you do VaporCon right, you won't do much sleeping anyway, so who cares?
Yeah, it's a nice hotel for what we do. I mean, like
Right.
people just hang out and party, and they hang out with vendors, hang out with vapors. It is a vape meet. Now, Tbolt, you've been at some. Have you been to any like convention type meets?
No.
Like
no, not yet.
VCCT?
No.
Okay, because I know that a lot of these meets are going to eventually move to that kind of environment where they're going to have the meet at a convention center, and then you have your choice of which hotel you want to stay at around the convention center, right?
Yeah.
Based on your budget. And I think
Right.
that's good in one way because I think that a lot of people, based on their budget limitations or elaborate budgets, depending on like your status, your financial status, you
Right.
can have your pick of which hotel you want to stay at. The only things I don't like about it is that you almost lose out on the whole vape meet aspect of it. But it'll be
Right.
good for vendors because there'll be the one section where all the vendor booths would be, and then they'll have like a separate section where they'll have tables set up and people can hang out and vape and catch up and
Bonds, look me up.
do
I'm going
stuff.
down there too.
But anyway, I know I'll sidetrack a little bit. Basically, that's my story about my vaping history, and I'm just so glad. I'm almost coming on 2 years. I know you are too, Tbolt. So.
Yeah, June 24th.
I'm going on 3.
And Dizzy's going on 3. So
Dizzy's going on 3.
Yep.
Dizzy's the elder scholar when it comes to vaping it out of the 3 of us here. So.
Up in the days where you were cool if you had an ego.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Silver bullet was a status symbol.
Well, you know what though? I remember the first time I came over to your house, Dizzy. You know what enamored me more than anything, guys? She has this pink stormtrooper mod. It is so awesome.
You know what? Vash has that now.
What?
You need to show off your
Yes, has it.
you need to show off your pipe, Dizzy. Show off your
Have you
pipe.
seen my pipe, Rich?
No, I haven't seen your type. What do you
Oh.
mean Vash has? What do you mean Vash has it?
Vashy has it.
Vash, you don't deserve it.
Vash
Hold on.
really wanted it, so
I'm gonna go tell my son to walk the dog.
Okay,
He's
man.
going
my
hysterical. I'll be right back.
pipe. Wait.
What? Wait, who made you that?
It's from Mythical Fabrications.
Oh, no doubt.
And it's a custom first Doctor pipe.
Is that an art? What? That has a TARDIS on there.
And a Dalek and William Hartnell, my favorite Doctor.
Wow. Okay, that pretty much is the shit.
Red Anna Banana did the artwork on it, and I actually hired her to do my logo, too. So.
Yo, thanks, Damon. Yeah, your sister says, it's not my dog, that's Tbolt's dog. So, yeah, people are loving the Doctor Who diz.
Absolutely. I sent my Doctor Who USB hub, the TARDIS USB hub, to Vash, and he's gonna pimp it out for me.
Doctor Who?
Yes, mud that shit out.
Doctor Who?
Yep.
It was worth
Oh, God. Oh, there's the dog.
The dog. My son's gonna walk her.
No, go eat, LM. My gosh, it's like dinner time for you. Go eat. Have a delicious dinner. Have a delicious and tasty dinner.
I can't find my dog.
All right. So Tbolt, let's flip it around. What's your story for people who don't know you, guys? This is Tbolt.
For people that don't know me, my story is.
Doesn't matter because he's fired.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
Back December 21st of 2011, my dad passed away. He smoked a lot. He drank a lot. He was an alcoholic. He smoked about 2 packs of the Cigarillo cigars from Switzer Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Smoked two packs of those a day. Well, he passed away December 21st of 2011, like I said. December 23rd of 2011, I went and got a Cigalite, like what you showed.
Tbolt, just on a side note, man, I can relate to you because both of our fathers passed in 2011.
Yeah.
So condolences to you, and obviously.
Thank you, you too.
Thanks. But anyway, go ahead.
On June 24th, 2012, I got an Ego Twist. I went out and bought an Ego Twist because I was smoking and vaping at the same time between December 23rd and June 24th. As soon as I got my Ego Twist, I haven't had a cigarette since.
You had your aha moment right there.
Yeah.
Don't you guys love it when you guys just get that moment and you're like, aha!
Mm-hmm. I love mine.
I don't need a cigarette anymore. That's what I mean when I'm saying the aha moment. No, Vaping Heaven Clouds is trying to see if there's a emoticon for Doctor Who. There should be. There it is. TARDIS. TARDIS.
Yay! TARDIS is up.
Yes.
Oh, and my beautiful TARDIS charm that Sharon G made.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Mystic Moonjewels. Oh, I love it.
Systems failed, you're right. Humans do hate change. But, you get to that point to where, it's time. It's time to stop smoking and do something about it.
Never a good time to start smoking. Regardless of your reason, even if you're trying to kill yourself.
No, Willows, I do not use December as my vaporversary date. I use June 24th.
Which
That's
is
when I stopped cigarettes.
4 days after mine. When I say that we literally started around the same time, we literally did.
Yeah.
Did you smoke your last cigarette that day, or did you smoke the day before?
That was the June 23rd was my last cigarette.
My last cigarette was June 20th that morning. Yeah, Candy, I agree. They just don't. I mean, there's a couple that I like that they have to pump up the nicotine.
Hey, Vash, later.
All right, you got it, Vash. Much love, brother. But yeah, Candy, I agree. They have to pump up the nicotine to make it, because the battery is so weak on the cigarettes.
Yeah.
So, you've seen it, they'll pump it up to, 24 milligrams of nic or 36.
36. I see a lot of them at 36.
Yeah. And, for cigarettes, that kind of works for people who smoke, who used to smoke regular cigarettes.
Oh, well, that's getting about 6 milligrams off of that.
Sherry, my wife just said, yeah, you're probably getting about 6 milligrams off that 46.
I don't know, Factor. I don't know if I can do an Enjoy 45, but 36 is probably as high I can go on a cigarette, because that actually craves it. When I'm in places where I want to conceal, I'm not going to lie. Last time I went to church, I brought a cigarette with me. And I was stealth vaping during the sermon.
Everybody in my church knows I vape, and they don't give a shit.
I know, but I didn't want to tell anybody, so what I would do is I would literally cup the cigarette in my hand, and I would put it like this. So I would have it cupped like this, and every once in a while I'll be like I'm clearing my throat, but I'm really not. Which is why I still get cigarettes. You need them, I don't want to bring in you bring in this, hey, what's up? I'm glad I'm here. Oh God! People are telling me the devil's gonna get me.
That thing stinks. You gotta clean that shit out.
I know.
Ugh.
See, I just do this and I stealth it. Say nobody
Okay,
sees.
Dizzy. We got like 15 minutes. Oh, about 20 minutes.
Okay.
And because you said about a quarter after, right?
Around quarter after, 20 after, so that your show and my show, we have enough time to dole out the rest of our giveaways.
Right.
Yeah, sorry about that. But anyway, Tbolt, go on. I mean, like, so between the time that you started vaping and now, I mean, are there any high points in the past almost 2 years that you could share with us?
High points?
Mm-hmm.
When I started working at a brick and mortar, I absolutely love getting people off cigarettes. That is my high point. I started working at a brick and mortar about 4 months ago. And getting people off the cigarettes is amazing. That is my definite high point when I started working at a brick and mortar.
Well, I got to tell you, Tbolt, there's that part of me that wants to work in the industry. Because I think that I would get a lot of joy out of it. So I can only imagine, like, between you and obviously Dizzy, who her and Lunch started up Knickerbocker Vapor. I mean, you guys are now in that portion of the vaping community that I can't even fathom.
Fucker.
It's really when somebody comes in.
What's up, J Lutz?
When somebody comes into my store and says, I can't do this anymore, I can't breathe, I can't smell, I can't taste anything, you're like, here, this will help you.
Right. Yeah, I hear you. And that must give you joy especially when you see new people coming in. Am I right?
Oh, absolutely. And then they come back a week later and they say, I've been off cigarettes for a week.
I love it.
And you get, I'm sure that, if somebody comes into Nova and says, I've been off cigarettes all day long today, you give them all kinds of praise.
Oh, yeah.
I do the same thing at my store. I've been off cigarettes all day today. Hey, that's fantastic. If you have one, don't worry about the one that you have. Think about the ones that you didn't have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. No, I totally agree, and like I said, you must leave work every day with like a certain sense of joy. Like you go home, you leave like you've done something good with your day.
Oh, absolutely. I
want to feel that way again. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying that my job's bad. I'm not. I'm really not. I mean, I know I do good work, but it's not like it doesn't hit home like working in the vaping industry. It really doesn't. So in that aspect, I definitely look up to both of you in that aspect, because you guys are working in an industry that you love.
But you help out Ginger when you go to vape meets. That's got to feel good too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not like I said, I'm not putting down what I do. I'm just saying that it's just great hearing people's stories and how they wow, I lost video on my end. Hold on a second.
Oh no.
Oh no. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about it. Your assistance failed. Much love, bro. Anyway, you know what? I want to, for a second, I want to give props to like some of the people that are in the room. Like obviously we got the mods in both rooms. Like a lot of people that I love. Like like obviously we got like Twiz and Raz and Raider Chick and Pepe, and you got Nea, Maleka, who I was talking to last, like MC. You got Ed, Case, my brother, Goddess, Vaping Art, who has those excellent drip tips over in your end, and in my end, obviously we got Big Dave, we got Pammy, who helps us over here. It's like our version of Pepe over here.
Nice.
We got Pleidius, what's up? Nice to see you, and we got Scope, of course, and Smokey. What is up, bro?
Yeah, much props to all the mods out there.
Yes.
Yeah, and then obviously there's the viewers, and without you, none of us, this doesn't make any sense if like the viewers don't come in and we're not in here together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and that was kind of why I went to Dizzy initially, and then later to Tbolt, and I was like, you know, we should just do this, because there's a lot of channels that, obviously I say this every week, there's a lot of channels that go on every evening, and you got have your choice of where you want, like which group of people you want to hang out with, which host you want to listen to. I'm here to tell you that we're not fighting each other in the channels. We just have different channels and different ways of doing it, and it depends on if a certain vapor is into listening to, let's say, what I do as opposed to like what Dizzy and Tbolt do, and like you always have your choice. I'm just here to tell you that tonight we just cut the choices down a little bit.
Yeah. Mix it up a little bit.
So
little baby melty pot.
yeah, and so anyway, let's go to Dizzy then, right, Tbolt? We should go to Dizzy and ask her about her. So,
ask me what.
What I'd like to ask you is, obviously, how long were you smoking before you started vaping, and like, how did that come about? How did you discover it? And obviously, what impact did you make after you became vaping to other people? I know it's a pretty loaded question, but I figure why not ask it all in one shot?
Yeah. Well, I smoked for about 17 years, and then I started hearing from a lot of people, like Lunch's mother is a nurse. For people who don't know, my significant other, and she started talking about another nurse that worked with her that was vaping in the office, and she's like, you should check it out. And I just started doing research, looking around. I watched some reviews and stuff to see what was out there. I watched Still Jan, Grim Green, Slipgator. Those were my favorite reviewers at the time, and I finally narrowed it down. I picked a kit. I figured, what the hell? If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. It's worth a shot, though.
Mm-hmm.
I had no intention of quitting smoking, though. Like, I wasn't driven. I just wanted to see how it was.
Mm-hmm.
So I ordered my kit. I got it on July 25th. And, yeah, threw my cigarettes out that day. Was done.
And I guess, like when you started doing it, I guess Lunch started seeing it, and then...
Yeah, he actually quit smoking around the time I did. He had a really bad cold, and he couldn't smoke anyway, so we just like, fuck it, I'll quit. And then he lost his job and started getting stressed out, so I bought him a kit too. Instead of going back to smoking, he started vaping.
Right.
Nice.
You know, and obviously we're talking 2011 here, so obviously things have definitely changed since then. That was just at the time.
I had a smokeless image vault kit and flavored cartridges. And I moved up to an Ego tank system. And then at VaporCon 1, I bought Silver Bullet and Empire Mod.
That was the first one, right?
Yes, the first VaporCon.
Okay. That was the one that I remember I saw the pictures of. And I remember your hair was really long then, too.
Yeah, it was really long.
See,
Very long and very black.
But you know what? Here's another thing. I mean, like, even, like, you can pull off shorter and you can pull off long hair. Because, I mean, you look really awesome with long hair, too.
Well, everything in between is just really awkward. It's bad.
You know, Rich, it took me a half hour to do this to my hair, so...
Oh, wow, man. I mean, yeah, you really styled it good, man.
You need to get all the little dots that make it look like you
it
shaved.
takes about 3 or 4 days to get your hair like that.
Rich, you can see our chat, right?
I'm sorry,
What's
what?
that?
You can see our chat, right? The quest chat?
Let's see. Yep. Rascal's telling me that she loves me, and of course, Raz, I love you too. And go for
Rascal.
it.
And Rich, I got this neat new chapstick today.
Ooh, let's see.
It's a little ball.
What?
It's like this big old thing.
Yeah.
It's called EOS.
What? So, like, how does that work? I mean, like, is it like on a roller ball or something?
It's just a ball of chapstick gloppiness.
Ah, damn it.
It's
See, you just
giant
reminded me because
blob.
Rascal's watching me.
Yeah, you picked up on that.
I better do it before she says something.
Yeah, Rascal and Rich, put your chapstick on. Your lips are dry and offensive and unkissable.
Yeah, I better do it before Raz says something to me. just so you guys know, like Rascal's over at Quest right now. We have this running joke, and she called me out on having dry lips one day. Called me out there to hang out, and it's not. I'm not saying we had an argument per se, but she said it, and it came across the wrong way. I threw a comment. We had a little spat. We made up. So now every time I see Raz, it's like I have to put on chapstick. But
everybody else in the room doesn't let it go either because we're all assholes.
I'm actually using Burt's Bees Beeswax lip balm.
Burt's Bees, yeah, that's good stuff.
Oh, by the way, guys, I read a report. Do not put Burt's Bees Beeswax lip balm on your eyes.
Yeah, it's just dumb.
Did you guys read that? I'm Dizzy. Yeah, you saw that. That was ridiculous.
And not the fun kind of dumb, just flat out dumb.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm going on with what you were saying, Diz. I mean, like, what would you say were like? I would say some of the highlights of your vaping journey since you started vaping.
I love when people just kind of wander in, and they've been vaping for like a day, and somebody told them about a place, and you just get to watch them grow. And see their landmarks, you know? I've been baking for a week. I get really excited. I love it.
Yeah, I hear you, and especially now, like for example, I mean, I got into hosting a show, and you're one of the influences that I had going into hosting because I would be watching your day show.
Yeah.
And just so you guys know, this was like back when Joey was sick at the time, so Joey wasn't doing his morning show. So basically, Dizzy took the reins for a few months there. And Dizzy's morning show was the show to go to during the week. And, we're talking 2012 here, and it was a fun show. Like, I would be at work, and sometimes you'd go as long as like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So by the time you'd be logging, by the time you'd be logging off, I'm getting ready to pack up and leave. Yeah. So I'm like, it's like I spent the whole day listening to you. You know?
Did, and I loved it. It was awesome.
Yeah, because you'd come on around noon. Because I know you would do like morning.
Yeah, sometimes
stuff.
Earlier, depending on.
Yeah, but I remember it was technically like 2, and you would usually try to stay until 3. But I remember like a lot of times you'd hang out until like 4 or 5, and that was awesome. You also had your that show you did at the time on the weekend on Saturday that you did with Lunch and oh my god, why can't I think of his name right now? He's still on Vape now. He's the guy that does Vapey the Squirrel now. But you guys had that gaming show where you guys would be talking about gaming. Yeah, Kong. Oh my god, Kong's gonna kill me.
The one Kong never made it to.
Yeah, Kong's been doing his Vapey the Squirrel thing on Vape Net lately, and it's been a hit. And
oh, that's awesome! I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, he comes on.
Kong. He was my gamer buddy.
Yeah, well, he moved. He's back. He's good, and I just saw him broadcasting the other night. He came on the other night, and I went in. And I was like,
giant nerd panels lined up, and just nobody ever showed up. It's supposed to be epic.
But you guys I was like watching it. I was watching what games you would play, and I was like, wow, these guys are vaping and gaming at the same time.
Yeah,
it's just cool. And like every once in a while, you'd be talking about your gaming. Like usually Lunch, his screen would be up. And he would just be gaming. We lost chat.
Yes, I see that.
Sorry, guys. You guys are just have to listen to us for a while. But anyway, so we basically I'd be watching Lunch. He'd just be playing. Like, so all you see was his gaming screen. And then you would be commenting. And every once in a while, somebody would ask a question about vaping. So you would answer every once in a while. Mostly it was about gaming.
Yeah.
And it was cool. You guys had such a cool concept. But I guess now because you have Twitch. I mean, you don't. It's like you could separate. You could have your gaming show, or your gaming whatever. How did they do it at Twitch? Is it? I'm just curious because I know you would know more than me about it. Is it work kind of the same way, except it's bigger because you would have gaming
basically
reviewers,
when you go into Justin, you have the option of setting into Twitch or Justin.
Okay.
And broadcasting from either one. And gaming is for Twitch. Twitch is for gaming, rather. And
so then they would have people coming on and doing reviews, right? They would be doing like gaming reviews, and
they do reviews. They do live gaming. you know.
Right. Oh, and they show you like how tos to get through certain levels of certain games and stuff. That's cool to me. I can't game that much, just because.
Aaron and Ashley Birch actually have a Twitch channel that they play on. You can go to.
Right. Oh wait, Lunch has a Twitch channel?
Oh, yes, he does.
Oh.
He podcasts Minecraft a lot.
You know, that is actually a game. I know. Let's delve into just for a few minutes, but I know that you and Lunch developed your own Minecraft server, right? And you guys have people. You got some vapors involved in it. I know that Vape TV had a similar thing going with their own Minecraft server. So it's like
we were on that too. We were hanging with them too.
Oh, look at that!
Have access to the server.
Yeah, and Candy's son has a Twitch channel and vapes also.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yep, Destiny. Chat is back. Welcome back, guys. But yeah, Minecraft. Oh gosh, you know what it reminds me of watching Minecraft though? It reminds me of watching like Wolfenstein 3D.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Really old graphics, but it's so entertaining. Oh my god.
So do you have a separate machine dedicated to your server, Dizzy, or do you just have it on part-time?
We have a separate server. We don't run it all the time because the server we have costs money. Mm-hmm. So if not many people are playing, we don't put it up.
Oh, so you just have
we have a big old feed to be server. You can build like giant mining machines and like do sorcery and all sorts of crazy crap.
Oh yeah.
It's like more geared towards like mass production and stuff like that.
What's up, Jeremy?
What is up, woohoo? Yo, what's up, Hamster? Holy smokes!
Yeah,
I haven't seen him over there in a while. How you doing, man? Yep, we're back, Pammy. But anyway, Oh,
and
go ahead.
Sorry, just to add on to the high points in my vaping life.
Absolutely.
I got to hand my sister and my mother, my biological sister and mother, PBs. And my mother has COPD. And my sister just needs to quit smoking. And the thing about it is, I was adopted and I went 31 years mm-hmm. without knowing where I came from. And last year, they found me on Facebook, and
that must have been a really huge moment for you, because I remember you were talking a little bit like maybe like it was like a month after you first met him, man. You sounded so jazzed.
Oh, she was.
I am. I still am. I love it.
Yeah. She like Skypes me. I found my birth mother and my birth sister. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I just heard about it the whole day. It was so great.
Kenny.
Yeah.
Yes. My mom's kind of being a butthead about it, but my sister took right to it. She upgraded to an Eagle Twist on her own, actually.
That's kind of amazing.
So,
it's kind of amazing. Unfortunately for me, I tried to convert some people in my family. I won't name who they are, but they all went back to smoking. And basically, first tight end. Okay, so Detroit gets a tight end. Sorry. Just Damon's just giving me the lowdown of what's going on.
My Dashel is a tight end too. Anyway.
I know. You have to understand, Dizzy has absolutely no interest in sports. So when we talk to her, it's like a foreign language to her.
Yeah.
So she's like, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Pretty much. And our sister, Lunch's sister, in-law and brother moved in with their kids.
Okay.
And they are hardcore sports fans, so I'm confused all the time.
Oh, gosh.
They're great to live with. I love them, but I'm just confused because they're all talking sports. So I'm like, hey.
You're like, get away from me. I don't know you.
When I called Dizzy first thing when we did our Google Hangout, she says, I can't get my sweaty in my vash hole. It's too tight. I'm like, I'm leaving that alone, Dizzy. Really?
I can't get it off.
Oh, man. But you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Completely innocent vash hole.
I'm gonna need more info on that new chapstick you got. I think I want to try to get some.
That's pretty cool.
Because woohoo, that's a good question, and the answer to that is I haven't been able to do anything in like 4.5 weeks because I've just been so slammed at work. So woohoo! I will get it done. And hopefully you'll like it, although I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. You know me, I'll be honest about it. So, anyway, guys, before I go and talk to you, any final questions you want to ask before I throw my quiz at both of you? Because you know I got a little quiz.
I got a question.
Okay.
When you getting your butt down here, up here?
I want to go up there, and my goal is, I think we discussed this. I have the last 2 weeks of May off, so I'm hoping it could be sometime within that period. It could be like, hey, sometime during the week, I'll be like, hey, why don't we hang out, Diz, and eat some delicious, like go to the buffet. And have like a massive lunch. Or,
sounds good to me.
Hamster, I don't know who Denver's going to pick, although I would like to see them pick something under secondary. That's my goal. So.
Same question about Florida.
Yeah, so.
Rich.
Florida?
Same question about Florida.
Florida.
Because this time we're hanging out.
Oh, Florida.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm having Derek72 on next week. So I will find out about Florida next week.
Good.
But
Good.
I can tell you this much right now. The next big meet I would like to go to, that I'm planning on going to, is I want to go to Vaporpalooza in Atlanta. How far are you from Atlanta, bro?
About 4 hours.
And that's going to be the second weekend, I believe, of August.
Yeah.
And I would like to go to that. I
Awesome.
do, Poker Stars guy. I do. I like going to local meets too. Like I'll go to the Mass Holes meet, and and most likely, Dizzy, it's looking more and more like I'm gonna be dragged to Springfield, Massachusetts next month because there's a delay in me moving to Texas. So
I need to get myself to a Mass Hole meet.
So let's at least
Serious.
talk about the possibility of that happening, of going to
Yes,
VCCT New England. Because that's not far from you. That's like 2 hours from you.
Yeah, I can do that, and it'll be close to my mom. So yeah.
Yeah, so
It is Massachusetts.
it wouldn't be like an issue like you just spend a day at the meet, hang out, and then you'd have some place nearby that you could stay so you don't, so you could save on hotel and use it towards mods or e-juice or hanging out, So I'm trying to figure out a way to do it too. So like it's not that expensive. I already talked to Vash. There's a possibility if I go that I'll be staying in a room with Vash or whatnot, or even like I don't know, like it'd be really epic, guys. Like just renting like one of those condos for the weekend where it would only cost each person like less than $50 a day.
Yeah, that'd be
That'd be cool.
And then we'd all have. I should look into that. Tomorrow.
That would be fun.
Like just like in just for like 3 or 4 days and just go boom. That's if oh no, Latin Lady may be there too. So Latin Lady, if I'm definite on going, I would definitely let you know. Definitely let you know. So anyway, if it's okay with both of you, you guys can ask me this too. I'm gonna give you the link. You know what? I'm gonna give Tbolt the link. I'm gonna have Tbolt ask me because I've never done this before. I've never answered. So Tbolt, I'll have you ask me the questions first if you see that link, or I'll give it to Dizzy if you have too much going on your screen.
I do. I have a lot of crap going on.
All right, Dizzy, I'm gonna IM this to you.
All right.
This is the quiz that I usually throw at guests. Feel free
The link to the chapstick, by the way.
Huh?
I sent you the link to the chapstick stuff, by the way.
Oh, Rascal's going to Vape Mania? I can only go one in August. So anyway, this is the quiz that I use. I used the blatant rip-off quiz from James Lipton. But it's a cool quiz.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want, I've never been on this end of it, but feel free, guys, if you want to use this quiz to like zap me with it.
Yes. I would love to.
Okay.
There you are.
Oh, you're going to vape. Wow, Latin Lady, you're going to a lot of meets. You're going to Vape
She
Mania
is.
too.
And she's coming down to Miami too.
You're going to Miami? See, you're very lucky. I can't travel as much. I just can't. I got so much going on. I just can't. I can't. I really can't.
You ready for your quiz?
I'm absolutely ready.
Okay. What is your favorite word?
Okay, my favorite word is happiness.
What is your least favorite word?
My least favorite word is impossible.
What turns you on?
A person who's kind.
What turns you off?
Bullshit.
Me. What sound do you love?
Wind chimes in the morning.
What sound do you hate?
You know that, I guess like, you know when they do the sirens for like the air raid test? I can't stand that. I can't stand that at all.
It's pretty awful. What is your favorite curse word?
That's like a toss-up, but I think it would go with, the one I like using the most is shit.
Yay, shit.
I like that one a lot.
What profession other than yours would you like to attempt?
I would love to run a vapor brick and mortar.
Yes, I knew you'd say that.
Yeah, I did too.
What profession would you not like to do?
The profession I wouldn't want to do is, I wouldn't want to do, I wouldn't want to be customer service. Because I can't even imagine the amount of stress they go through every day. And, like, they probably all have to deal with, like, I don't know, yoga or something to relax them.
Yeah, right. Okay. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
I'd like to say to him, you made a difference. I think that'll be it, yeah.
Yep, that's all.
Okay, so let me turn the tables and ask both of you. I'm going to ask the question and then like, Tbolt, you answer first and then Dizzy will answer second, okay?
Okay, alright.
Alright, so here we go. What is your favorite non-curse word? I want to emphasize that because people sometimes throw a curse there.
Oh. That was my last answer. After you think this for a minute.
Dagnabbit.
Okay.
Spleen.
And what's yours, Diz?
Spleen.
Steam? Okay.
Spleen.
Spleen. I like that word.
Spleen.
Spleen.
Squiddly spooch technically isn't a word, so I'll go with spleen.
Okay. What is your least favorite word?
Moist. I'm
my
sticking
least-
with my last answer.
My least favorite word is the C word.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm not really fond.
That I won't say.
That was
Because I
my
hate it
favorite
that
word
much.
last time.
Yeah, was it?
Well, a variation of it.
All right. So Tbolt, what turns you on?
Boobies.
Okay. Diz.
Video games.
Oh yeah, dude. That was the obvious choice. Okay.
Yeah.
Tbolt, what turns you off?
No video games?
No video games for Dizzy.
Somebody with no
Socialization.
personality. Somebody with no personality turns me
Yeah.
off.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, I can see what you mean by that. Okay. What sound do you love?
My children.
Metal.
And what sound do you hate?
My children.
Why did I know that was going to come out of Dizzy's mouth? What sound do I hate?
It's true, though.
Good question. I know, we're on a time limit. Somebody that sings out of tune.
Ooh, yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
That is rough. Okay, what is your favorite curse word?
My favorite curse word is probably fuck.
Yeah, most used curse word is probably fuck. Yeah.
Okay.
The last time I answered Thunder cunt. Phoebe doesn't like that word, so fuck. Fuck.
All right. So, what profession other than yours would you like to attempt?
You ain't had to pick it out.
It's the same answer.
Upper
I
rib
don't wanna
over
run a
here
freaking
and your bottom rib.
At least
Okay.
work at one.
It's a mess up.
No, you'd run one, Dizzy, because I know you'd run it well. Who is
I want
talking loud?
Pushing me off with a little paw.
My
Yeah, you know,
wife and
Oh.
kid.
Okay.
Other than my own,
Oh, thank you, lady.
I want to be a rock star.
Dude, nice one. Nice one. Okay, what profession would you not like to do?
I don't want to drive a honey wagon.
Oh, God.
Nope.
Be a truck driver.
Oh, yeah, that's tough.
No
It's
cool
tough to be a truck driver. Okay, regardless of your religious affiliation, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say to you when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Who the fuck let you in?
Wow, Dizzy. I don't know if I can answer after that.
Oh, God. That's like the most epic answer I ever gotten. I'm not even kidding.
If heaven exists and I heard God say to me, I would want him to say, "Well done, my child."
Awesome.
You're right, Pammy. I'm not going anywhere near there, I'm sure.
So anyway, thank you so much for letting me hang out with you on your show, and obviously thank
yeah,
you
absolutely.
so much for hanging out on my show. I don't know how we pulled it off, but we definitely pulled
We
it off
did it.
on the
Awesome idea.
first
So glad you
shot.
had it.
You know, and again, guys, we got Dizzy and Tbolt, Vaping in the Nerd. They're on Thursday nights.
And we have
Same
Rich,
time as me.
Tower of Vape. Rich, Tower of Vape. He is awesome. He's probably one of the nicest guys out there in the whole world.
He really is.
I met him at Vape Stock. Great guy. If you ever get a chance, meet this guy. I'm dead serious.
Warmest
Yeah.
guy you'll ever meet, seriously.
No, well, you know what? Much love to you guys. Thank you. And you know what, Dizzy? This will happen. I will see you soon, and I mean it.
Better.
I say it a lot, but I got to figure out a way to do this. Like
I'll
once
send my army of cats after you.
once the madness ends, Dizzy, I promise you, we will be talking, and we'll be talking about where we going for lunch, that kind of thing. Because I think that's kind of the calmest time of your day, right? It's like lunchtime,
Yeah,
you know, before dinner. So before
Yeah,
the dinner
pretty much.
madness,
because with the two boys living here now, you know,
right?
lunchtime is only Flynn, so.
All right. So do you have time? Do you have time to like actually leave your house?
Yes.
Okay, because I wasn't sure. So
I could definitely make it happen very easily.
sweet. Well, you know I'll be driving, so it's not a problem. Yo, what up, Tink? All right. Well, anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go so we can do our giveaways.
All
Much
right,
love,
sounds
you
good.
two.
Thank
Really,
you,
thank you
guys.
very
We'll
much.
do it again soon.
All right. Peace.
All right.
I'm putting
See
out
ya.
my brofist. Boom.
Brofist.
All right. Later, guys.
See ya.
Okay. Bye.
You turn the oven on.
Okay, let me do this. Oop, wrong one.